welcome to my channel. I come to you today with a review of Dane Cobain's latest book called Scarlett Sins. And I've got it on Kindle. And it's a great book. It's filled with short stories, nonfiction, some of his songs, his music. I'm going to post over here. It's on Spotify. It's my favorite album, not Nocturnal, but and then even some explanations behind his poetry, which is The Eyes Behind the Lighthouses, which I also have and review coming up. I haven't read it yet, but I want to talk about 3 or 4 of my favorite stories from the book, and then I'll talk about some of the songs. But the first story I really liked is called Amsterdam Thoughts and Dutch Courage. Now, I like it when Dane talks about alcohol and drugs and that with his characters, and a lot of the characters are kind of losers, but even the losers get lucky sometimes, and that's the case in this story. He flies. The character flies from England to Amsterdam, tries to pick up a stewardess on the way. No luck. Drinks a weak rum and coke, and oh, it's so funny. Anyway, there's details in the stories. He meets an artist in Amsterdam, a woman, and picks her up, never gets her name. He does get lucky, but there are details in the story like she's using a 2B pencil. And I like that because I know what a 2B pencil is. Like, this is a 12B, see how thick it is? And this is a 3H, see how thin that is? So, you know, there's a big difference between a 2B and a 6B, and so I like the little details like that. And the next story I liked a lot is called F-A-T, in caps, fat. And it's Dane being humorous, and the story works for me. It's about a fat man. I'm not so sure it would work if it was a woman, but and his wife is in it, but it's a good story. Now, what Dane also does, did I say this is like the 3rd book I've read from him? He does detective fiction really well. And the story, The Hanging Man, is an example of that. Cops, and real poignant story. And the ending is a bit of a surprise, but I could really relate to the ending. And I'll also mention this story called Black Solstice. There's nothing better when Dane's doing satire. The Black Solstice it has a epigram from Bling Crowley about I'm dreaming of a black solstice. And Bling Crowley is he meant like a Lester Crowley, but it's all about Satan Claus and a man telling a Christmas story from the dark side to his kids. I could go on about other stories, but I want to keep this like about 5 minutes. Let's see. I mentioned his poems, the songs. Okay, I like Dane's music a lot. Some of the songs I like a lot are Alcohol Blues. Now, I can play harp all over this, Dane. I think we should cover it. You know, Motorway, great song. Into the Jungle, great song. The first line in it is, I want to be Bob Dylan, she said. Just great. So I'm going to close with that. I really recommend the book. Check out his music on Spotify, and I'll leave a link below to his channel called Dane Reads. So thanks, Dane.